So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. And here's Hullet. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Well, that looks a decent ball. Flashes getting up there!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alcaldia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Platini. And this is Adriano. Adriano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Kimmich. Kirkchu. And this is and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Now it's Batistuta. Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kaut. He is just caressing the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Kaut. It's Kaut! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Hullet. Played into space. That's been slipped through. There's the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone long. And now a sudden chance to counter. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
It's a searching pass. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Belletti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pull it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Kimmich gets into a good position. And he's only too happy to take that back. Piqué can get it clear. He's being urged to shoot. And that is well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kagawa. That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Platini. Cannavaro gets across to him. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Alcaldía clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Real chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And back to the keeper they go. Maldini. Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, well measured. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Kukçu going forward. France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vermaelen cuts out the pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kukcu. Al-Khaldia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Probing pass. The most accurate pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Number
Caceres.
7, Batistuta.
Caceres
Number
made a
9,
surge from full-back, as it turned out,
Number
unsuccessfully.
19, Joshua Kimmich.
Platini picks it up out wide.
Albert Ferrer.
And this is Pele!
Playing on the field.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Neymar. Number 20, Mukhtar Dahari. Number 21, Bebeto. Number 8, McAllister.
Somewhat off target. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he get on the end of this? And that was very necessary. Now it's Pele.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vermaelen gets over and intercepts. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked his way through.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Dahari. They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
one of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That is ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Adriano. Caggiolu deals with that comfortably. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Played out wide. Tries to cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Bale. Haaland. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
France still without a single shot on target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard. Platini. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hullet. And he opts to go forward. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Gives it back. Vieira knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And it's Belletti. And here's Platini. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? It's played through for him. Chance! He's delivered all right! And South Africa take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
South Africa have broken through. It's 1-0. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to...
Great chance! It's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's...
Shot, surely! And he's there to belt it away. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Cruyff. Pull it, chance! Well taken goal. France are back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. South Africa get the second half started. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Olise. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Platini finding himself in space. Priol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vieira. Cruyff. Platini. That has not gone well. Bale tries to play it through. And they're back on the ball again. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Hullet. Now it's Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Gerrard. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Holland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Adriano, and he shoots! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Gerrard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. South Africa are down to 10 men. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's being shifted up. Goes for goal! He's well positioned here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's their
24.
second corner of the game.
Le numéro 21. À leur place, le numéro 13.
Oh,
Le
greatly!
numéro 20. Changement en cours.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Real chance here. Owen! It's anyone's ball now.
South Africa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ball's out once more. Gerrard makes the interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Owen. Totti. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's played through for him. Getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Belletti. That's going across goal. And he's straight offside.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Looking for options for movement. Swings in across. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Olise. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been cut short. Kajolu. And here's Totti. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left. He's through here. And Owen! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
France are making a change now.
Vieira.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Petit cuts out the pass. Now it's Gullit. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. And here's Platini. Gullit. Oh, super ball. Towering header. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Bale. Olise. Shot a goal! So close, but that is as good as it gets. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
He did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Vieira. Well, that's well spotted. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cruyff getting forward. Vieira. Now, this could be a chance. Delivered in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's a fine interception. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Lopez, driving forward. And this is Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're on him in a flash.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? No way through, so back it comes. Lopez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Timber. And it's Gerrard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's there to get it away. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Belletti. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Belletti. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Guardiola gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And this is Messi. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vieira getting this one clear. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Dink through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crosses it in here.
Temps additionnel,
Messi.
1 minute.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Away we go again. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. Gerrard. Vermin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Passing nice and neat. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. France are still that goal to the good. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
In by Messi.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Platini. So what can they make of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a promising position. Now what about this cross? Adriano needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 24.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Attention, changement.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bullet! Harmlessly behind. Guardiola. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. To Totti. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Thinks about the shot. Into the last quarter of an hour. Mateus, and here's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gerrard running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Olmo, looking to play him in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Changement.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Girassi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19. Fabio Cannavaro. À sa place.
Gerrard plays it short. And here's Gerrard. Gets his head on it!
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Platini. Belletti. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Foot in.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's managed to get free. In by count. And that should get the job done. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
3 minutes.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he cuts out the supply. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.